All right. Yeah, let me take that on out because we don't want to get through the whole video and then we have no sound. All right. Okay, now I can hear myself. All right. The three juices we're making today, we're going to try to do a lemonade. So I already cut up my fruit, got prepared and ready to go. We're going to try to do a lemonade, but we're going to sweeten it with the grapes. I have purple grapes and green grapes. We also have, we're going to do a 2 green juices. And then, like I said, we're going to make some ice cream at the end. So the first thing we're going to do is try to do this lemonade. Now this lemonade is new to me, my first time trying it. And we're going to use this cold press juicer. Now I did try to take my pulp and what did I do with it? Took the pulp and I dried it out and I made it. I kind of grind it up, but it's not grinded up enough for me, so I'm gonna have to try something different. So I'm playing around with that right now to see what different I can do with that. Again, we are doing a fruity drink right now. So instead of buying lemonade at the store, we're going to try to make some homemade lemonade. But we're going to do it with grapes, and I have apples in here as well. All right, let's get started, guys. Let's get ourselves started. And we only doing 3 juices today because I've been doing a 40-day green juice. So I'm on day, I started Monday. So this is, I've already had my green juice this morning, but this is honeydew melon. What did I put in here? Honeydew melon, honeydew melon, celery, and green apples in here. So I'm gonna come back later on this week and make another honeydew melon drink. This is pretty good, I like this. Honeydew melon is actually good for hydration. So we're trying to stay off a lot of the sugars and do less sugary drinks. All right, so let's get started. We're doing the cold press in here. So this is some mint leaves. I did get some mint leaves. I'm going to add that to our lemonade. I'm not sure what color it's going to be because we got some purple grapes in here. But we're going to try it. So we got some mint leaves and we have grapes. Let me get my measuring cup so I can measure out the amount of grapes we're putting in. Measure these grapes out. Alright. So the green grapes aren't that sweet, so that's why I added some red grapes with it. So yeah, they're not that sweet. So we're just gonna measure it out. So that's 1 cup. So we have grapes. I think I did like 4 lemons. We're gonna start off with 2 cups of grapes. 2 cups of grapes at first. And then I have 4 lemons in here, so I just cut my lemons in half. That's 1 lemon. That's 2 lemons. We're gonna have to add all these grapes. I'm gonna go ahead and add some more grapes. This is 2 cups of grapes. 2 cups of grapes so far. Oh, I did put some pineapples in here only because I want to make sure. I'm gonna taste it before I add the pineapples because I don't want it to be too sweet. And this here is another lemon, so that's 3 lemons. I think we did 4, 3, 4. We did 5 lemons in here. And so far we have 3 cups of grapes. That's 3 cups of grapes. Alright, so right now, let's just go ahead and get that going. And we're going to leave the lemon and pineapple in here. Actually, I'm going to go and fill this up. Because this hopper takes quite a bit of juice. So like I said, I did add some pineapples in here. It's not a whole lot. So I may just go ahead and add it. Because we want it to be as naturally sweet as possible. Because I don't want to have to add any sugar to this. Alright, so this is lemon number 4. We have 5 lemons in here. And it's 5. 5 lemons. 5 lemons and 4 cups of grapes. What that was, 4 cups, 3 cups, 3 cups of grapes. And then the pineapples just in case we need to sweeten it up. Alright, put everything in the hopper. We're going to close that up. And get it started. Very simple, easy to use. This juice is simple and easy to use. Alright, hello, welcome in, welcome in. We're doing some cold press juicing today. Alright, got it. plugged up. Let's turn it on. I didn't put my mint leaves in there. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of this mint off. Take it off the stem. Thank you for that, love. Appreciate it. We're taking the mint off the stem. And I got an open house crowd up, y'all. Oh, yeah. So the purple grape gives it that pink, so it looks like pink lemonade a little bit. Yeah. Kind of reminds you of pink lemonade. And I'm just going to kind of squeeze this to bring that flavor out of that mint, and we're just going to put it in the hopper. Just a little bit. Add a little razzle dazzle to our juice today. We add a little razzle dazzle to it. Oh, that looks good. Alright, let me stop it because I want to taste it just to make sure, see if we need to add anything else to it. We're just going to taste it. Let me grab a spatula to y'all. I cut up everything today so I can move through this live real quick today. We're not going to be all night juicing today. We're not going to be here all day. So, alright, let's just taste and see where we at, what we need to add to it, you know, that kind of thing. Alright, just taste some at the top. But so far, this is what we have. That looks so good. Okay, I taste that mint. I think I'm going to add the pineapples. I'm going to add these pineapples to it. It is a little bit bitter, so we're going to add the pineapple. We're going to, and this, I don't have a lot of pineapples, just a few pineapples. We're going to add that to it. Go ahead and add that in there. And of course, I want to add some ginger to it. I won't add a lot. I'm going to just add a tad bit. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'll just add it to my drink just in case my husband wants it. And he's not crazy about the ginger. So I'm not going to add any ginger to it. You can always add the ginger to your personal glass. Okay? All right. Stop and pour this out actually. Well, it may be able to, maybe able to take it off. Maybe able to take it off. And then here is that pulp. Pineapples make it kind of wet, so it's not really wet. You're not wringing it out where it's dripping wet, because I'm squeezing that, so it's not running out, but it is damp. It's definitely moist because of the pineapple. The pineapples make it moist, and the grapes make it moist too. As well. So again, that is that coat right there. We have that coat. Now this coat, I'll save it because I'll mix this up with some tea. So I'm gonna actually grab that so I can put this coat in and save it. I'll freeze it so I can have some tea. Add it to my tea. I use it as a natural sweetener for my tea. Oh, I got these bigger bags there. And just turn it the other way. And we're just going to make sure everything is down. And then if you wanted to, you could add like, some, like agave to it to sweeten it up. But like I said, I'm not doing that. I'm trying to drink as natural as I can, but still not depriving myself of the things that I like to. All right. Woo, that fills it up. So if you fill this complete thing up, you fill up the juice can pretty well as well. It gives us, I want to say about 32 ounces of juice. But about 32 ounces of juice. Okay, that's just that lemon peel. We're just gonna take that out. I'm not gonna keep that. It's stuck in there. Now again, we're doing 3 juices and an ice cream today. Alright. Again, here is that pulp. Yeah, that pulp, that pineapple, and those grapes. So we did pineapples. We only did a few pineapples. We did purple grapes, green grapes, and 5 lemons. 5 lemons. This is some lemonade. We made pink lemonade. There we go. Pink lemonade, y'all. And we use the pineapple just to sweeten it up, but then again, we don't want to take away the taste of the, we don't want to take the lemonade taste away. So we did the pineapple to make it sweet, to sweeten it up a little bit. To give it a little bit of sweetness, sweeten it up some. To sweeten her up a little bit. All right. So we got 2 green juices to make, and then we're gonna make some ice cream. Y'all interested in ice cream? If you're interested in some ice cream, let me know. Put some green hearts in the comments so we can make us some ice cream today. I've never made, I've made sorbet with it, but I haven't made ice cream. All right, and it does come with this little strainer if you don't like the pulp. And to me, it's not a whole lot of pulp. I actually could pour this inside of the drink, but I'm not, because it is kind of pulpy here, foamy a little bit. But we're just gonna work it through the top here and get all the juice that we can out of here. All the juice that we can out of here. And yesterday, I did not drink a juice until later on, and yesterday morning, I was just so sluggish. I felt sluggish until I got that juice in. Once I got my juice in, I felt so much better. So if it's helping, I think it is. My personal preference, I think that it is. But, you know, to each his own. Alright, let's go ahead and taste this and try it out. Like I said, I'm not going to add any ginger to this, but you can add some ginger to it if that's what you like. I like that. That pineapple actually helped it out. Okay, let's go ahead and get her jarred up. And y'all know I like to seal my jars, so I will seal her up. We got her almost filled to the top. And again, this is our lemonade. She is our lemonade. Uh-oh, I got to seal her up. See, I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting what I do, y'all. Put the top on and get it sealed up. Love that juice. All right, and we seal her up until we get ready to drink her. This is something you can drink with your dinner. You know, you don't always have to drink something that's, I mean, it's a healthier juice. So it's an alternative than sodas and all the other stuff that we don't need in our bodies. That's definitely an alternative. You want to take it? And like I said, you can sweeten it up if you like. You can put honey in it to sweeten it. You want some honey? It's too bitter for you.
It's tart.
It's the lemons. He said it's too tart.
I didn't say it was too tart.
He didn't say
it's tart.
He said it's tart. He didn't say it was too tart, but he did say it was tart. Like I said, you can always sweeten it up if you want
I
to.
would drink that one.
Oh, he said he would drink that one. My husband said he would drink that one. That's what I made it for. So instead of like drinking other juices, you got some juice to drink. That's why I did not add the ginger. I'll add some ginger to mine because I like that kick. But he said he liked that one. He has to test them out, see what he likes. And it's a healthier. We didn't use any sugars to that. We used all natural stuff. Everything we had was with our juice. And again, this I'll save, and like I said, when I make my tea, I'll put this in the center of my little tea container. and let that water seep with it, or you can take it and put it with, if you just want a fruity water drink, you put your water in a little container, in those little baskets sometimes they have in your drinks. You fill it up with this. It keeps the pulp out of your water, and you can flavor your water with this as well. So yeah, this is, I'm gonna, I got to put this with my other freezer stuff, but I'm gonna use that as my, to go on my tea. I may even make some water with that. Who knows? All right. And I've been juicing, and I'll tell you, my cravings like for sweets is actually changing. I'm not craving all that extra stuff during the day like I used to. So it's definitely changing my cravings. Definitely changing my cravings. Let's see if I have a smaller jar. I can't even reach up there. I can't reach up there. I'll just put it in here. Because I probably wind up mixing some other stuff. Alright, we're just going to do that. Alright, let me clean up my mess and then we're going to start off with the next one. So the next one is going to be a green juice. We got 2 green juices to make. We're not going to be here long tonight, y'all. We're not going to be here long tonight. So we have 2 more juices we're going to make. Let me wipe this out because I don't want the drink to be tart. Both of these next ones are going to be green juices. And then we're going to pull this apart and clean her up for the ice cream. We'll pull it apart and clean her up for the ice cream. Alright, let me clean up my mess and on to our next one. And again, this is week 5 of me juicing. We've been juicing every week for the last couple of weeks. This is week 5. Week 5. Alright, this is finished. We're going to pull this off. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, I'll get it off in 1 second. Let me get my muscle strength together. Alright, gotta wiggle it off. And she is ready to be in the refrigerator. So this is our lemonade, pink lemonade, y'all. Pink lemonade. Pink lemonade. Alright, the next one is a green juice. Let me see. Now this one's for my husband. I'm not going to add no ginger to it because he don't like ginger. But do you want me to add a little bit of ginger to it? Or no ginger at all? Let me know. Would you like a little ginger or no ginger at all? So this is a green juice. This one here is, we have, this is 4 sticks of celery. We have 1 cucumber. We have a green apple. We have a little bit of pineapple. The pineapple is optional. I want him to be able to drink it, so I did add some pineapple to this. We have a half a lemon, cilantro, and parsley. All right, this is our daily green juice that we're going to drink, and this is something he can drink every day. I drink it too, but I'm doing green juice for 40 days, so I'm doing a different green juice every 2 days. I don't want to stay on the same green juice every single day, so I'm doing a different green every 2 days. All right. I think that's a pineapple. That would be okay. Okay, so again, this is going to be like a daily green juice. We have cilantro and parsley. I've already cut it up. You want to cut that up. With this juice, you want to put your soft stuff at the bottom, or you can mix it in, soft and hard, so it can go down better. We got a pineapple. I only did a couple of pieces of pineapple. The pineapple is optional. Cilantro and celery. Cilantro, parsley, celery, cucumber, 1 cucumber, and 4 stalks of celery, and a half a lemon. The lemon, the reason we put lemon in it is to help our bodies better absorb the juices. So you want to make sure you add either a half a lemon. It also helps to preserve your juices as well. All right, we'll add some more celery once that is done. Let's turn her on and get her going. He didn't ask me about the ginger. Would you like some ginger in it? Like, I'm gonna show you. Like half of this in it? Would you like half of this in it? Let me know what you want. This is a green juice. This is a native green juice. Look at it. It is definitely green, y'all. She is definitely green. Getting out with that green juice in. All right, let me stop that and add the rest of this to it. Do you want the ginger in it or not? No, why he not answering me? Again, this was 5 celery stalks. You know what? Let me tell y'all. A handful of kale, a handful of parsley. A handful of parsley, a handful of cilantro, and what else? Look, I gotta get my glasses out. That one was. Oh no, that one was 4 celery stalks, 4 celery stalks, 1 cucumber, half a lemon, and 1 green apple. I gotta get my apple. 1 to 2 green apples. It depends on you. And then the pineapple is optional. Like I said, I do want them to drink it, so we did add pineapple to it. But you normally will add ginger to it. About an inch of ginger to this drink as well. I got my notes. I had to keep my notes. Parsley, cilantro, celery, cucumber, and a half a lemon, and an apple. 1 to 2 apples. I didn't have many green apples today, so, and I got my apples for the rest of the week, so I kind of counted my apples that way. And we're just gonna add a little bit of ginger. When I say a little bit, it's gonna be a little bit. And I'm gonna slice it real fine. So that's all I'm adding. Just a little bit of ginger. Not even much at all. Ginger is good for your digestive system. It's good to, especially if you have acid reflux and stuff. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying. It's good for your digestive system. So if you start incorporating it, it's going to be beneficial to you. All right, let's get that going. You have anything else? I didn't even have a trash bag today, y'all. This is our daily green juice, 1 ounce of green juice. Making it fast and simple today. Fast and simple. Alright, what we got going on? Let's take a look at the inside here. It's doing good on its own. I'm just nosy. It's really doing good on its own. I'm just nosy. Coming out good and all of that. I'm not gonna say this celery here. I'm not gonna say that whole. But I do like to say the whole. Y'all know that. This was some honeydew melon juice I made. This is pretty good too. This is like a juice you can drink with your foods and all of that. You know, just the, you got a sweet tooth, you can drink you some honeydew melon. That one does not have celery in it, so I don't really like the celery in the honeydew, but you can't add celery to it. So that's honeydew melon, green grapes, green apples, and pineapple. Next time I make it, I'm gonna actually add some mint to it because I think I can. I think I want a little kick of that mint, a little kick of mint to it. And I didn't add any ginger to that one because I was out of ginger last week. You don't have to do this. I'm just, like I said, I'm being nosy. Being nosy, wanna let's see what it's doing. That's all. That's all. We just being nosy. Wanna see what it's doing. It's still coming out. It's almost done. Let's reverse it a little bit. This one also got quite a bit of juice. Alright, we'll leave that in there and it'll just come out with our other. This one also, we got quite a bit of juice with this one as well. And again, we're not saving the pulp. This is the pulp we have left from the celery, cucumber. And again, it's not dripping wet. You can squeeze it, and like some juices, you can squeeze that pulp and it runs off your fingers. That's not doing that. It's wet, but it's not that wet. Alright. Let's pull this out, and then we're going to pour it in a container. And I hope he liked this one. Because I made this specifically for him. I'm going to taste it because I want to make sure it don't have too much ginger in it, which I didn't add a lot. Y'all saw me. Y'all saw me. You guys saw me. I didn't add a lot to it. But this is the green juice. This is the green juice. So this was celery. What we did? Celery, cucumber. We did 5 stalks of celery, 1 cucumber, a half a lemon, cilantro and parsley, handful of each, and then we did 1 green apple. You can put 2 green apples, and I added a little bit of pineapple because again, I said I want him to be able to drink it, so that's why I added the pineapple to give it some sweetness. Let's see, to give it a little bit of sweetness. I do want to taste it. I'm going to have to put that in a smaller jar. I need to wash this other jar. I want to taste it, see what it tastes like. Oh, this don't taste bad. I taste that parsley though. It don't taste bad. I'm going to keep this. Let me wash this other jar out real quick. Use this one. It's not bad tasting at all, y'all. But he got to try it to see if he's going to like it. He got to try it to see if he's going to like it. I was trying to use a smaller jar, but that didn't work. Look, I'm making a mess over here, y'all. I'm not even going to play with it. Let's just put it all in one jar. We're not even going to play with that. Alright, use this with my juice that I'm doing next. Alright, let's get this one sealed up. I should have left a little bit out so he can taste it. I'm going to leave him some out so he can taste it. Alright, let's get her sealed up and we're moving on to the next juice. I guess I need to pull my stuff out for my ice cream too, y'all. Oh shoot. We need to pull our stuff out for the ice cream. We need to get everything pulled out for the ice cream. Alright, the next green juice. I I like ginger, so I'm gonna go ahead and use both of these pieces here. Both of these pieces of ginger. This is my green juice. This will be enough for me for the next 2 days. So this one consists of 3 stalks of celery. We have pineapple. We have 1 cucumber. We have a half a lemon and a green apple. Now this recipe calls for the pineapple. And that's what we have with this one. Alright, she's ready. She's sealed. Ready to go. Put a top on her. And she's ready to be refrigerated. Alright, again, this recipe calls for 3 stalks of celery. It says 1/8 of a pineapple, 1 cucumber, an apple, and some ginger. Oh, I already have a piece in here. I'm going to use these 2 pieces. I try to be, and I put some mint in here, so we're going to add a little bit of mint. The mint is optional. I just did that to my recipe. Alright, I need to cut up the, celery up. So a cucumber, 1 apple, 3 stalks of celery, and I'm adding mint to this. Again, like I say, the mint is optional. You want to use the leaves of the mint. Making sure you use the leaves of the mint. You don't want to use the stems of the mint. You want to use the leaf of the mint. And this is about 3 mint leaves I'm using here. Actually, no, it might be 4. I probably could have did without the mint, but I'm trying to use this up too. Trying to use the mint up. And mint is good for digestion. You know how you drink like mint tea? I have digestive issues, and one thing I can say, within the last couple of weeks, 5 weeks, I have not had to take any stuff for my stomach. So, yeah, I think it is helping. This is definitely helping me some. Alright, let's cut up this celery, and we're going to get it juiced up. Now, again, 3 stalks of celery, a half of a lemon. We're going to use a whole green apple. We have a whole cucumber, and we have some pineapple. I cut the pineapple in half and then cut that half in half. So this is a half of it. So here's my pineapple. Let's throw the mint leaves in here. I'm going to cut my ginger up. I'm going to cut it up kind of small because I want that aroma of that ginger to start to popping with this recipe. I'm going to activate that ginger. Cut it up a little bit small. And any of these, you can add some turmeric to it as well. But make sure when you add the turmeric that you also add some pepper to activate it. We have that cucumber. Again, that lemon. Got another piece of ginger here. Look, I love ginger, so hey, I'm just going to load this one up with it. Add some more of that ginger, and then we're going to fill it up. And we got to get the apples in here. While this is going, I'm going to cut up this apple. I might be able to fit it in. And like I say, if you get this hopper filled up to the top, you get a good 32 ounces worth of drink. Alright, we're going to let her go a little bit while we do the apple. Let it go a little while we do the apple. And you can always add the apple in the top. Right there in the top. Alright, let's open our chute. There we go. This is our green juice for the rest of the week. Piece of mint, we're going to add that in there. Alright, I'm going to pull out my stuff for the ice cream. We're going to pull out everything for the ice cream. Now this will be my first time making the ice cream. start with our juice on this. Now I'm going to add a little bit of milk to my juice. We're going to add a little bit of milk. A little bit of milk to it. To my ice cream, I mean. I'm going to actually add some flavored milk to it. Some flavored milk. I've never made this, so yeah, we're going to try it. Alright, let's mix this up. Alright, we're making ice cream next. This our last thing is the ice cream. Y'all ready for the ice cream? Ice cream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream. Y'all ready? We're going to make some ice cream, y'all. This is definitely not long night. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. So, put my juice in that and this one. I think it'll fill up both of those jars. Let me get all of my fruits and vegetables out of here. We want them all. We're just scraping it off the blades. Sometimes it gets stuck on the blade. And I didn't strain this juice in, y'all. So it's probably got a lot of coke in it. That's okay. I forgot to strain it. Forgot to put the strainer on the top of it. It's always one or the other for me. Forget to open the chute or forget to put the strainer on it. Alright, there we go. Let's get all our juice out of here and get her cleaned up for the ice cream. We're going to get her cleaned up for the ice cream. Alright, just making sure we have it all out of there. Alright, and again, this one is easy to clean. She's an easy cleanup. Alright, again, here is our juice, the one we did. That one was 3 celery stalks. Ooh, about not even less than a half a pineapple. Look, I gotta read my notes, y'all. It was 3 celery stalks. I did 2 mint leaves. I did a green apple. Into ginger, I did more ginger, and a half a lemon, and some pineapples. So this is my daily green. This is what I'm going to drink for the next 2 days. Again, I forgot to strain this. So it's got some pulp on the top. It does have a little pulp on the top, a little foam. I'm just going to kind of take it off. It's okay. It's not a whole lot. Just a little fiber. That's it. Alright. So this may not quite get 2 glasses. 2 full glasses anyway. That's one. Alright, that's what we got. We got 2 of these. Alright. Now I'm not even gonna seal this one because I'm gonna drink that in the morning. So I'm gonna just put my top on it and it'll be ready to go for in the morning. And the other one I will seal. I'll just seal it with this right here. And these, they store well. Drink it out of here in the morning. So I have that one, and then the other one we'll put a seal on it. We're going to seal the other one. Alright, so while that is doing what it do, let me clean up and we're getting ready to make our ice cream. Y'all want to see some ice cream made out of this juicer? Let me know. We're going to make some ice cream. And then here are the juices we made today. All the juices we made today. We did 2 green juices and a lemonade. 2 green juices and a lemonade. And now we're going to clean up this, clean this juice Not a hard cleanup. It comes apart really easy. Actually, this just turns off. Turn and lift it. There we go. Yeah, you're operating this other stuff. Alright, let's rinse that clean. Got a little poke over here. Get her cleaned up. Do some ice cream with it. All cleaned up so we can make some ice cream. That's gonna be our sweet dessert and our healthier dessert. I don't know how sweet it's gonna be, okay? This is my first time, so let's try my error, y'all. I probably should have made it before I got on here. Let's see how it's gonna turn out. But hey, y'all getting the real, true, and raw. The real trueness. I ain't practiced this or nothing. We're gonna see how we go. We're gonna see how we go. Rinse and go, but I got to clean it because we are making something different, totally different than what we were making. This is not juice, we're making ice cream, so I want all the residue of the other stuff to be out of the machine so that we can have some clean ice cream. But it still doesn't take long to clean it. Still doesn't take long to clean. Again, y'all can see how simple it is to put back together. All right, we're about to make some ice cream, y'all. We're making some ice cream. Putting it all back together. Put the blade in here. Wait a minute, did I put that in there right? Yeah. All right. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not. I have it all in there. All right, we have to line this up. There we go, and then turn it to lock it. And then we can put our trays. So where the pulp normally comes out, we won't have any pulp coming out. It'll be ice cream coming out this side. So I'm gonna turn this around so y'all can see it when it starts to come out. It's gonna come out on this side. I'm gonna move the machine around a little bit. All right, it's gonna come out on this side, opposite side. Right there is where she's gonna come out at. And we shouldn't have anything on the other side, but I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. Like my husband say, we shall see, says the blind man. So we'll see. Uh-oh. Alright, let me make sure my station and stuff is cleaned up, and then we're going to get started. So you should take out your frozen fruits and vegetables before, your frozen foods a couple of minutes before you get ready to juice them, just so they can soften up a little bit. So that is what we're doing here. We're gonna let that sit a minute so they can soften up. I'm gonna show y'all what I did. So I had some peanut butter. I did peanut butter. I took my peanut butter and I froze my peanut butter. And I mixed it with some Biscoff butter as well. So I took it and flattened it out and froze it. Again, let's go with our juices again. Alright. So here, this is going to be my daily green juice. I'll drink this in the morning. This is for the following day. Thursday and Friday. I'm kind of doing my daily greens pretty much every 2 days. Just so I don't get them all mixed up. I did this one. This is my husband's daily juice that he's going to drink. This one has parsley, cilantro, cucumber, celery, a half a lemon, a little bit of ginger, and this one. And I did put some pineapple in here to help sweeten it. Mine has pineapple, 3 stalks of celery. It has 3 stalks of celery, pineapple, 1 green apple in both of them. And I put mint leaves in here and a half a lemon. And I added ginger to it. This is lemonade. We did some lemonade without the sugar. We did green grapes, purple grapes. Green grapes, purple grapes. Look, I forgot already. The lemonade. Green grapes, purple grapes, and lemons. We did 5 lemons. 3 cups of green grapes and purple grapes. It was mixed together. And then we did add some pineapple, and we added 1 green apple. So this is like a juice instead of buying that Minute Maid juice out of stuff, you know. You can make your own juice. And it helps cut those cravings, especially if you want to get a soda or something, drink some homemade juice. It's going to be better for you. So those are the juices we make today. All right, let's put these in the refrigerator, get them off our counter so we can get started on this ice cream. Ooh, my milk fell. Oh, I'm glad that wasn't a jar. Glad that wasn't a jar. And like I said, this lemonade, you can drink it with your dinner. Make you a little glass of it, drink it with your dinner. Keep you from drinking all the extra sugary stuff. And you can add some agave to that lemonade if you wanted to, or you can add some low sugar to it. Keep it as low calories as you can. All right, this is already melted. Let's get her cut up so we can get her in the ice cream. So this is our I did peanut butter and Biscoff butter, and I just froze it. It don't take long for this to thaw out, so you don't just almost wait too long because it's getting soft too quick. All right, so let's get this in our blender. It's getting soft too quick. So this don't have to stay out long because it starts to melt really fast. And then we did the Biscoff. This is probably about a cup of peanut butter. I don't know how that's going to work because it's not frozen. But we're going to put that in there. I'm making a mess. And we have some bananas. We froze some bananas. So I froze like 3 bananas, but I'm only going to use probably half of this. Let's say half of these. Half of them, that's probably about 1.5 now. All right. Because I kind of wanted it to, I want to add like a natural sweetener to it. I'm actually going to pour some of the Chobani coffee creamer in it just a little bit to add a little bit of sweetness to it. All right, let's turn on our machine and get it going. Just a little bit of coffee creamer. Not much. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to do, y'all. This is my first time. I may need to add some more. A little bit more. And this helps to sweeten it too, y'all. I'm assuming. That's my logic, though. It's coming out. Slowly but surely. to it, y'all. It's coming out slowly but surely, y'all. All right, let me see. I need to push it down or something. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it's gonna be a winner or a fail. See if it's a winner chicken dinner or it's a fail. And look, we're just gonna add the milk to it because it kind of helps it a little bit. All right, let me verify myself, y'all. Oh, gotta do it again. Come out of there, but like I'm scared to add the milk to it. Yeah, we're gonna have to add some more milk to it. It's a win or a fail. All right. It's almost getting in there, y'all. Definitely not as frozen as it was. You can make it as thick as you like or as thin as you like. Okay, I don't know about this now. Like this a fail. Is this a fail? Coming out slowly but surely. Add a little more milk. It doesn't make a lot, so I didn't want to make a lot because I didn't know how this was gonna turn out. Oh, you know what? I probably should have. Let me add some more bananas to it. I'm just adding the rest of these bananas to it. That helps to push it down. I wasn't even thinking about that. Helps push it down. The bananas help push it down. So any kind of frozen food on you, it will help push the soft stuff down. It's coming out so much easier now. Coming out much easier. This is hurt. This is definitely hurt. I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. I'm learning. Oh, I was trying to make some ice cream. We trying to make some ice cream. We are trying to make some ice cream, y'all. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm like, what other kind of frozen fruit I have that'll go with the peanut butter? Mangoes? If I put some more frozen fruit in it, I think it'll do the job, do what I need it to do. Trying to think, what do I have? Oh, that tastes pretty good. That tastes pretty good. Let me see what other kind of food I got in here. Thought I had some mangoes in here. Look, I'm trying to see what other kind of food I have. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me go. Oh, you know what I got? Let me see if I can add this to it. What would happen? I got some frozen yogurt. Look, now I'm pulling that all. I need some before I pull that freezer. But I got some frozen yogurt. I don't have any mangoes in here. I thought I had some mangoes in here. You want to taste it?
Yeah, that's what I came looking for.
Okay. How it taste?
Peanut butter.
That's why I said I need some other fruit in it. Dang, trying to get this out of here. It's a peanut butter ice cream. Peanut butter with banana. So we did I did frozen peanut butter. The Biscoff mix. I mixed a little bit of Biscoff in there, and I also added some of this Chobani vanilla flavor just to give it another flavor. It definitely tastes like peanut butter ice cream. The texture is like ice cream. This is some yogurt. I'm gonna just try to add this to it, just to send the rest of it through there. I froze this yogurt up. And y'all, this trial and error. Trial and error. We trying to see what this gonna come out like. I'm just trying to frozen yogurt in here, and then on the other side of it, this is all the liquid we got out of there so far. But this is what the peanut butter is looking like. The ice cream, it's kind of on the thick side. I want to feed it all the way through, so I'm gonna try to add this ice cubes. These are yogurt cubes that I had made. So we're just gonna add the rest of these. I need them to thaw out just a tad, so we're gonna let them sit in there so they can thaw out a little bit. Want it a little soft when the machine starts to work. Alright, so again, that is, I'm doing some peanut butter ice cream. Peanut butter ice cream. Peanut butter ice cream, y'all. And I was going to throw some Biscoff cookies in there. So we have some Biscoff, so I'm going to add a few of these in there. I don't know how that's going to work. We just add some stuff together now. I don't know how this is going to work. I hope I don't tear up my thing, y'all. I'll just break this up and add it to it. That's about 3 or 4 of them right there. We're just doing something now. You won't know till you try it, right? You won't know until you try it. All right, let's try it out. Let's see what it do. That peanut butter is really sticky. It's coming through there. Milk helps soften it up too. Just send it on through there. All right, I think we got some action now. I'm learning something, y'all. There we go. All right. So, the milk actually helps it. I need to mix that up. The milk actually helps us to go on through. All right. We getting there. It's almost there, y'all. All right. Like, should I add a little more milk to it? Yeah, we're gonna add a little bit more milk. Like, does this take longer than the ice cream maker? The more we do it, the better we get at it. So that's what I think. We just, like I say, this is the first time I'm doing trial and error. Trial and error, child. Let me try to add some more crackers to it. I mean, some more cookies to it to help push it on through. We're gonna add some more cookies to it. Oh, goodness. Like, the more we do, y'all think, the more we do this, we'll perfect it, right? These are just some Biscoff cookies. Because we did use the Biscoff butter, peanut butter. And the reason I did that is to be able to push some of that stuff through. It's pretty much all down in there. Almost gone. But I want to taste it, see what it tastes like. What you think?
Better than the peanut butter.
He said better than peanut butter. So what I did to tone it down was I added some Biscoff cookies to it. I added some yogurt to it, some frozen yogurt, and that Chobani vanilla flavor. So what it tastes like right now, I don't know. Let me taste it. Let me taste it. Yeah, the peanut butter has died down. It actually tastes really good. And it's not too sweet. I actually like that. I like that. Oh, so this is trial and error. We're learning as we go. And it is pretty thick. Let me see. It's pretty thick, guys. And we did have some juice to come out the other side. I don't need a sweetener with it. I think it's fine the way it is. You know, but it's personal preference what you guys think. But that is what it looks like. This is the ice cream we made. Look, pretty thick. And y'all seen the peanut butter that we started out with. This is pretty thick. And you can put it in the refrigerator. We did, I did like 3 bananas in here, frozen bananas. I put my peanut butter and Biscoff. I mixed it up and put it out, laid it out on the cooking sheet. And froze all of that. So everything was frozen. And I did the creamer actually helps to thin it out. Make it go through the machine better. But if you can put some cookies or something hard to help push it through, it does better. So as long as we had something added to help push it through, like the cookies, it helped it to go right directly through the machine. But yeah, that is pretty good. We're gonna store that in the freezer. You take it out a few minutes before you're ready to eat it, and it should be good and soft for you to get you some out of there. I'm gonna fry the bowl and put it in. That's quite a bit. Let's see what we have that we can put this in. I'm gonna try this bowl right here. But yeah, I think it tastes pretty good. Definitely tastes pretty good. And like I said, on the juice side, this is what we got out of the juice side. Again, you can actually drink that. That's probably where I did most of the milk and stuff on that side. But yeah, you can probably drink that. Alright, so this is our homemade ice cream, y'all. The first time we made it. So yeah, I'm excited. We living and we learning. So we doing this together. We learning together. And it tastes pretty good. It's not too, my husband said the first time I had too much peanut butter in it. So when I put the frozen yogurt cubes in it, and I added some more milk to it, it took that peanut butter, that rich peanut butter flavor right back out of it. So it's all about how you want yours to taste. And you could probably do the frozen yogurt and any type of fruit you want instead of the peanut butter. And I'll probably put me some pecans in it because I want some pecans and ice cream. Kind of like a butter pecan ice cream. So that's what I'll probably do with mine. Alright, y'all, that's our ice cream. 3 bananas. I had about, let me see how many cubes of yogurt. I probably had about 8 cubes of yogurt because I put them in the ice tray. 8 cubes of frozen yogurt. I used some Chobani milk, the vanilla bean, and we did the frozen peanut butter. So the peanut butter was about a cup of peanut butter. Peanut butter mixed with the Biscoff butter, and then we also use Biscoff cookies to kind of help push it through. So yeah, that is our ice cream. That Biscoff ice cream, it tastes pretty good. Yeah. For me, all I do is add some nuts to it. It tastes good, y'all. I'm gonna get me a little bit. Well, it's after 7. I ain't eat nothing else. I won't eat that tonight. After 7, no ice cream for me. I'll eat some tomorrow. I don't eat anything after 7, y'all. So, okay. That was it for tonight's live, our weekly live. This is week 5 on our juicing. Like I said, we did the 2 green juices and we did a lemonade. So we did ourselves something we can eat with our dinner kind of juice, and we did 2 green juices. I want to thank you guys for coming out and spending a little bit of time, spending y'all hour with us. We appreciate it. We'll be back next Wednesday. Again, juicing. We juicing for life. We juicing for better health. All right? So until next time, you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. We'll see you again. Bye.